Hi guys, this is Blowjos, and today I will be giving you a Shocker Toys Indie Spotlight series of figures. Okay, these are figures made by Shocker Toys. They're from the Indie Spotlight. Basically figures made from comics that aren't very well known. And this one just so happens to be Scud the Disposable Assassin, which is from Wave 1 of the Indie Spotlight, which just so happened to be called the Max series, because even though each figure was from a different comic, they all came with an accessory that could be partnered with the Max figure, which is from the Max comic. The next series is called the Tick series, and they've got all different figures, and each one comes with an accessory that goes with the Tick. But anyway, without further ado, this is for Scud the Disposable Assassin, and yeah, I'll just jump right into the review. He comes on a nice card back box here. It has a little Scud the Disposable Assassin and Shocker Toys logo. And yeah, on the back they've got some nice comic book art and stuff. No, they've got a nice little bio here for Scud the Disposable Assassin, and they've got a bunch of pictures of the figures here. Like here's Scud, the Max, Shadowhawk, Kachu, and Kabuki, and each one comes with their own is for the Max figure. But I'll just read the little bio here for Scud. It says, name Scud, occupation assassin. And it says, Scud comes from a world in which you can buy weapons out of vending machines, the most popular of which are intelligent robots that destroy a specified target and then self-destruct. Scud, an average Heartbreaker Series 1373 model on his first mission, is sent to destroy Jeff, a rampaging female mutant with mousetraps for hands, an electrical plug for a head, and a squid for a belt. During his first mission, Scud glances in a mirror and sees the warning label on his back, explaining how he will explode upon completion of his mission. Realizing that he doesn't want to explode, Scud wounds Jeff and then takes her to a hospital, placing her on life support, ensuring their mutual survival. Scud begins a career as a freelance assassin working to pay off Jeff's medical bills. So, but when I bought this figure, I actually hadn't read the comic book, but I went out and bought Scud the Disposable Assassin, the whole shebang, and read this whole thing. This is a great comic if, you know, you're into weird stuff and you're into, you know, my personal vendetta with this comic book is the way that they portray God and whatnot. It's just my personal thing. Don't get all over me for this, but I just don't like how they portrayed God. It was a great comic, and I loved the storyline, but you know, I just wish that it had been a little bit different. Great comic, great ending. Make sure you get the whole shebang, because this is the only one that ends. The other one will leave you hanging. But anyways, to get back to the figure, this box is really nice because you just slide out the card back and then you can take out your figure. So this is really great for mint and box collectors. Just slide the backing back on here. And you will notice also that I've left the extra hands in here because I like leaving him with his guns on. So anyway, that's it for the box. Move on to his first inclusion. Or I guess I already mentioned them, the hands there, but also his is here. This is just a normal white is for the Max figure. Just kind of go off on a little rant on the Max. If you haven't seen that series, look it up. I got it off Amazon for like 16 bucks for the entire animated series. So definitely watch it if you can. It's a great series. But anyway, little white is here for your Max figure. Cool. So we'll move on to Scud, and let me tell you, the detail in this figure is great. I love the way that they like, he's completely colored yellow, obviously, and it's red and black. I guess, okay, let me rephrase this. I like the detail work that they've put into him. As you can see, he's got very clean lines. There's no slop whatsoever, maybe except for around the gun. Around the gun on his hand, there's slop, and as you can see, the guns are sculpted into these hands. I've got him in a pose here that I really like, so I'm just kind of trying not to mess around with that. He's got kind of like a bit of a spray onto him to kind of make it look like shadowing. He's got like a bit of a reddish orange spray here, but he's just overall a really great figure. He's got plenty of articulation with ball jointed wrist, a swivel at the mid bicep, a bend at the elbow, and he's got like a ball joint at the shoulder. His head is ball jointed. His torso has an ab crunch here. I don't believe his waist swivels, but he's got ball jointed hips, a swivel at the mid thigh. He bends at the knees. He's got a rocker ankle, and he bends at the ankles. The reason why I'm not moving his leg is because, unfortunately, it's so loose that as soon as you move it, the leg will pop off. But that can be fixed with a little bit of super glue or something. And yeah, overall I'd say this figure's great. Another nice detail application that they have here is they've got the warning label on his back, but my camera's not very good, so you'll never be able to read that. It says, "Attention, Scud Disposable Robot Assassin Heartbreaker Series 1373. This unit will self-destruct upon termination of target." So, that was a really nice inclusion, and he's got his little heart on his chest there. Overall, this is a great figure. To get it shipped to me, I only paid $16, like, for the figure and shipping. That was really nice. From Shocker Toys site, they have really great prices on shipping. For most of the figures, they have it just included right in the price, so yeah, it's just really cool, and I just really enjoy how they've done this. So if you can, go to shockertoys.com and check out their figures. This is from Series 1, and there was a variant for Scud who was Saul, who was somebody that Scud fought in the Disposable Assassin comic. But this was from Series 1. They've already done a Series 2, which the main character was the Tick, like I said, and there's a bunch of other characters in that line. And, I think this is a great figure. I just wish that maybe some of the cons are something like his leg that falls off really easily, or, his little bit of slop around the guns there. And yeah, that's all I really have to say about him. Until next time, keep collecting whatever it is you collect. Anyway, yeah, and have a great day. Blojo signing out.